and the password.
Capital S, capital S.
Yep.
98% hash.
Oh, what the hell's going on? Just sorry, 9-8.
Percentage hash.
You can see you on the app, so.
Can you see me okay? Just a couple of things. I need to mute the live feed. Which one do I'll mute you guys, obviously on Zoom, but I also need to mute this, or what? No, I'll keep that going.
You need to mute, yep.
I'd say mute this live feed until you're ready to go, mate.
Hello everyone. Simon Short here, Property Brokers. I just thought I'd give you a quick update on we are obviously
Mute Zoom, Si.
Sorry.
Mute Zoom,
closing in on 1 o'clock. So therefore, I'll obviously come back to you close to the time and we'll get things underway. Between now and then, I will be putting this into a mute mode and obviously as soon as we get closer to the hour, we will obviously unmute it and we will be able to progress forward for the auction and public sale of number 6 Whitsunday Quay here in beautiful Papamoa. So we'll look forward to speaking to you all again very shortly. So grab yourself a coffee and we'll see you soon. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to wait for that moment of moving past the hour of no return. I believe it's now 1 o'clock. By way of introduction, my name is Simon Short, your auctioneer here this afternoon for Property Brokers, and most importantly our vendors Sharon and Johnson. We do thank you for entrusting obviously Property Brokers and mostly Brooke and Tim in regard to the public sale and offering of your beautiful property situated number 6 Whitsunday Quay. Today's proceeding is going to be pretty straightforward. I'm going to run through the conduct of auction, give you an undertaking exactly how you can purchase the property today by way of auction, and then from there I'll turn my attention to the particulars of sale, making sure of course that we are here purchasing the right property with the pool and the beautiful northern aspect out onto the reserve there in the heartbeat of Papamoa, before obviously giving you a quick overview of the marketplace before we get into the call itself. So without further ado, today's auction is cash, it is unconditional, and there is no GST applicable on the final sale price of this property. The property is off for sale subject to the reserve price, and subject to that reserve price being reached, the highest bidder whose bid is accepted will be the purchaser. The auctioneer may nominate the sum by which the bidding can be raised, and the auctioneer may refuse any bid. The auctioneer or licensed real estate agent acting for the vendor in respect of the sale may submit a bid on behalf of any person, and the auctioneer shall identify persons acting for the commencement of bidding. The vendor may bid personally or by representative or through the auctioneer himself, provided the bid is less than the reserve price. The auctioneer shall identify each vendor bid as it is made. The vendor may withdraw the property at any time before it is sold and without declaring a reserve price if a dispute arises concerning any bid. Via our bidding telephone bids today, we will obviously be, I will re-offer the property at last undisputed bid. On the fall of the hammer, ladies and gentlemen, should you be the successful purchaser, I'm going to ask you to do two simple things. One is sign memorandum contract of sale, and two is pay a 10% deposit. We have had a variation that has come through from one of our registered parties today, which has been acknowledged and accepted by our sellers, so we do take that as read. Alright, we'll turn our attention now to the particulars of sale itself, and we're here of course to purchase number 6 Whitsunday Quay here in Papamoa. This is a freehold title, the cleanest title that we do bestow here in this humble place called New Zealand. And it is on a very handsome 790 square metres of land. That lot number is 287, deposit plan is S71811, and record of title is SA57D /number 5. We are selling this by way of vacant possession, and that settlement and possession date is set down for Friday the 14th of January 2022. So a nice, really good way to start obviously the new year by moving into your beautiful residence there at number 6 Whitsunday Quay. Like all things, there are chattels included, and we're just going to quickly cover off those chattels so we and understand exactly what is being sold with the property today. We have the range hood, the kitchen waste disposal, the light fittings, the smoke detectors, the blinds, the auto garage door opener and remote, bath, ceiling fans, central vacuum, clothesline, dish drawer ×2, the drapes, the electric oven, the extractor fan ×3, the pool shed, the gas hob, heated towel rail ×4, mirrors, pool equipment, refrigerator, security lighting, security system, TV aerial with Freeview, TV brackets, washing machine taps, TV in the lounge, the gas heater, and we'll throw in the spa pool for free. There you go, that's a pretty good deal, isn't it? Outside of that, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the chattels, and notably, obviously, given the fact that we are in these unique times with COVID, that there is acknowledgement and provision made in the further terms of sale regarding the fact that should there be a change of alert levels as we're currently finding ourselves in, that there will be no right of claim against either the seller or the purchaser in relation to obviously those dates for settlement having to be moved out or in relation to the settlement date stipulated down here as 14th of January 2022. Alright, we'll turn our attention now to the property itself, and what a remarkable home this is, one that no doubt has grabbed your attention, and for those of you that are out there looking for a substantial residence, executive residence with scale and size and location to boot, you couldn't look further past the property here situated in this beautiful enclave called 6 Whitsunday Quay. A substantial home itself, 243 square metres of living upstairs and down, and as you can see in the photos behind me, substantial elevated balcony area which overlooks your stunning pool, and obviously your northern facing backyard there, which all drops onto a lovely reserve, nice and quiet, but ultimately the property itself 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2 living areas, a double garage. As I mentioned before, the property itself has been completely refurbished. It has really been the undertaking of the existing sellers, and well done and congratulations to them for obviously bringing this beautiful property up to the standard that it is today. For those of you that are in the marketplace, scarcity is our biggest issue right now, and no doubt for those of you that are looking, prize properties such as this one really don't come up too often. When they do, all the ingredients are there for you to obviously capitalise on. The market, the repatriation of our marketplace is becoming a real factor. Kiwis moving back to our humble shores, and equally those in the larger centres moving out of the bigger centres, and obviously where else would you want to be except here in the Bay of Plenty in Papamoa at 6 Foot Sunday Quay. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, my job really is to add up the numbers. You're here to obviously make a play for this beautiful property. I'm going to open the bidding and look for an opening bid now. Take me away, I'm in your hands. Where would you like to start? We're live, we're looking for an opening bid. Take me away. Is there an opening bid out there for 6 Foot Sunday Quay? Well, ladies and gentlemen, there is no, I'm going to move it forward on the vendor's behalf, and I will start the bidding at $1 million even, quite comfortably there. Obviously we won't be selling it down to that level, at $1 million even now. At $1 million even on the vendor's behalf. So I'll get that bid put in, please, if you can, at $1 million even on the vendor's behalf. I'm looking for advancement of $20,000 from now at $1 million even. Surely must be $1,020,000 out there. Thank you. Brooke.
Simon, Simon, mine says awaiting auctioneer.
You're good? Okay, thank you. Sorry, just had a little technical issue there. We're up and running, Sue, are we, at your end? Okay, so we're looking for an opening bid. We've started away at $1 million even, and we're asking for $1,020,000 now. At $1 million, Sue, I need that bid loaded. At $1 million on the vendor's behalf, please. $1 million. Looking to increase. There it is. Here it comes now. At $1 million now, and a bid coming through from Brooke. Thank you. At $1,050,000. Why not at $1,050,000? Happy to raise it in 50s if you wish. At $1,050,000, round me off at $1.1 million. At $1,050,000, the bid is with Brooke. At $1,050,000 now. At $1,050,000, sorry, the bid is with Tim. At $1,050,000. Is there a 1.1? I'll move it forward on the vendor's behalf myself. At $1.1 million, and ask you to come back in if you wish at 1.11, 1.5. At $1.1 million, and new bidder in the room. Now, Brooke, I believe at $1.1 million is on the vendor's behalf. Looking for an increase in that bid to $1 million, 1.5, if you can, please. I'm looking for $50,000 rises right now.
Auctions live bid.
And we've just had another bid come through. Thank you very much at 1150. At 1150. At 1150, the bid is with
Auctions
you, Tim.
live bid.
Against you, Tim, at 1.2 million now. Strong bid there from Brooke. Well done. At bid is with you, Brooke, at 1.2 million. Happy to keep moving in 50s if you wish.
Auctions live
And a
bid.
bid now with Tim. And a bid has just come in at another 1.250. At 1.250, I'm looking to increase that bid to 1.3 million. At 1.250, the bid is with Tim. Against you, Brooke.
Auctions live
And
bid.
against back in at 1 point. Here we go. It's coming through at 1.3 million to Brooke. At 1.3 million now. At 1.3 million, and looking for an increase in the bid to 1.350, Tim, if you wish. At
Auctions
1.3
live
million against you. Here it is. Thank you, Tim. At 1.35 million, the bid is with Tim. Against you, Brooke. Anyone else can get involved. I know that Joe, Stefan are still there. And thank you,
Auctions
Brooke.
live
Here we go again at $1.4 million. At $1.4 million. You can keep coming with me at another 50 if you wish. At $1.4 million, raising to 1.450. At 1.450. Keep coming with me up to 1.5. And thank you very much, Tim, at 1.5 million now. Head back, shoulders up, Brooke. You can do this. Give them confidence. This is they're in the fight here at 1.45 million. The bid is with Brooke. It's against with Tim. It's against you, Brooke, at 1.45 million. Is there an increase in the bid? at 1.45 million. Surely it must be a better bid than 1.45 million. Ladies and gentlemen, look at what you're buying, a substantial home in excess of 240 square metres of living, no doubt on 790 square metres of land. This is your opportunity to capitalise on this location. Happy to take 20s if that is going to be easier. I look for an increase in the bid to 1.47 million, Brooke, if you can. At 1.45 million, the bid is with Tim. I'm looking for 1.470. Happy to take 20s.
Auctions live bid.
Here comes another bid in, just give us one moment. Yeah, there we are there at 1.475, and that is with you, Brooke. Thank you very much, at 1.475 million. 1.475 is against you. Sorry, is that with Stefan? Sorry, here we go, Tim now. At Tim at 1.525, that's a strong bid and show of good intent there at 1.525 million. At 1.525 million, there must be a better bid out there. The validation is coming, ladies and gentlemen. Look what you're fighting for. There's no doubt that this property is only but going one way. Increase in value of this location is only but going to get more and more expensive as the months and years tick by. At 1.525 million for the first call. At 1.525 million, it's against you, Brooke. It's against you, Stefan and Joe. At 1.525 million, the bid is with Tim for the second call. At 1.525 million, it's against you, Brooke, for the third and final call. You're all done. You're all silent. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to just pause the auction there at 1.525 million. Under this platform, I am going to just give us a moment in time. I'm going to speak and seek instruction from our sellers. I will be coming back to you in just one moment, and obviously, Tim, I will be speaking to your buyers right now to see if we can obviously piece this together. So just give us a couple of moments, and we'll be back with you in just 1 second. Thank you. always big decisions to be made. In this instance, is no different. Okay, I just need to confirm right where we are here. Okay, so here we go. We left the room at 1.525 million. We've had an increase in the bid from Tim's buyers to 1.6 million. So I just confirm that bid when it comes through, if we can. If you could just...
Auctions live bid.
Okay, and there we go. $1.6 million, our sellers have asked us to work harder. It's not quite at a level that we can sell it out at. So really it's in your hands as to whether or not you want to take the initiative right now at $1.6 million. We're still on the market. We're looking for an increase in that bid. Happy to take 25s from now. At $1.6 million, is there an increase in the bid? Surely must be a better bid than $1.6 million. Brooke, if we can get an increase in the bid. Joe, Stefan, I know you're all sitting there with your buyers at $1.6 million for the first call at $1.6 million. Brooke, if your buyer wants to make a charge on this property, now's the time to do it. For the second call at $1.6 million, for the third and final call at $1.6 million, is there no better bid? This is the time to show it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, right now we are in a position where we cannot sell the property out at that level, and we are going to pass the property back through to the listing agents Brooke and Tim to negotiate with those highest bidders. We thank you for your attendance today, and we wish those parties that are obviously engaged in this process of ownership of the stunning property at 6 Foot Sunday Quay all the very best in your negotiations. And from Property Brokers and myself and behalf of the team, we thank you for your attendance, and we look forward to seeing you all again very shortly. Stay safe, be kind to one another, as Jacinda says. Take care. Thank you.